And also, y'all feel free to join our faction that I just made too. Trying to get some people in it. If y'all want to run the tournaments, just make sure y'all go ahead and join up. I think it's open, but at least be like a silver 3 or higher. All right, y'all, what's going on, man? It's your boy Javon back with another video, man. And in this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 most underrated characters in the game right now. I don't know why, but as y'all could see, Storm. Let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Storm is definitely the first one that I want to put on this list as underrated. I know she gets a lot of hate, but I don't know why. Well, I do know why. She could be a lot better. Like, for example, she doesn't get headshots. I do feel like that does make her like a lot worse. But she does have a good couple of abilities that's honestly worth using for her. Like her weather control, she gets between weather damage boost and movement speed. But I'm not gonna lie. And this is for if I'm not mistaken, this is for I think this applies to her whole team. Don't quote me on it, but I think it does. I think it applies to everybody in within that area. Yeah, it does. It applies to everybody within the area. So I don't know why she doesn't get a lot played a lot more. Like especially the damage boost is helpful. For like you running certain team comps, she's definitely like very helpful. And like I said, she gets a movement speed for getting to the point and contesting like those late rounds that might be going almost into overtime. Y'all can have her on the team and also get a speed boost. Like she has a good couple of abilities that honestly is worth playing. I mean, her damage is it could be better, but I mean it's decent. It's decent. I do wish that she could get headshots. That's another thing that does make her kind of not, play. I could see why not played by a lot more people on the team. Because that's also one thing she don't get headshots. But honestly, bro, she's one of those characters that, has great potential. You just gotta know how to play her. And especially her ult is really good too. She turns into a tornado and just damages everybody in it, and she can also teleport to that location. So, like her ult is honestly really good. Not really good, but her ult is, it's not bad. It's not a bad of a ult. So I don't know why she doesn't get played more. And her bullets, not bullets, but her wind shots goes through people, so it can collide to other people. So I don't know why she don't get played a lot more. You know, she's really good. It's just one of those characters that's like situational that could be a lot better than what they are. The next character that we have is Namor. Namor, I don't know why he's not played a lot more. Namor is honestly one of the best characters in the game. Not whoa. Not one of the best characters in the game. He has one of the best potential in the game. Like his potential is really high as a character in the game right now. Especially his squids. His squids are honestly really good. Definitely. Like you'll be getting kills and you don't even know that you'll get a kill with them. Especially when you power them up. You see how they shoot. It makes them shoot a lot faster when you hit them with your L2. Like the attack speed goes from like kind of medium to really high, and that's honestly another thing that like makes it really good. So he's almost like a Torbjorn, but a turret. Like his turret, like you see, like they do pretty decent damage. And his ult, now I will say, his ult could definitely be better. I don't like how like if they're within this circle right here, they're almost close to a one shot. But if it's anywhere out the circle, it reduces the damage, so it's not as good. But if you can land that middle hit, actually my fault, it is a one shot. If you can land them in the middle, it's a one shot. But if it's out that circle, it doesn't one shot. So he has a couple of good abilities. His turrets is honestly the best thing in his kit by far. With his turrets, but yeah, his turrets are amazing. And honestly, it only goes away that fast. And I'm gonna show y'all how fast it deletes a tank. So look, we're gonna go ahead and throw down a Venom. Venom has 800 health, and this is like with no other abilities. I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm gonna put down both the turrets, and I'm gonna throw my L2 at it, and then let the rest do it. So see how fast he can delete a Venom. It's like kind of fast, but at the same time, like they almost kill. Now, like I said before, and all my other videos. 9 times out of 10, when you're in a fight, they're not going to have max health. So you might be able to kill him off with that. Like, you see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to always have max health. So, like I said, Namor is definitely a good character in the game right now. And not to mention his R1 makes it to where you can't take no damage at all for I think it's like 5 seconds. So he's pretty good. And his ult actually hurts if they're in the middle. But if they're out that middle circle, it doesn't really do that much damage. So Namor has high potential, but I don't see why he's as underrated as he is, when I think a lot of people should play him a lot more. But it is what it is. Squirrel Girl, we got her in this list also for 3. I don't know why Squirrel Girl, you know, is underrated as she is. I don't see her played enough compared to a lot of other people in the game. She don't really have that much damage fall off. I don't think she has any at all. But she's like she's a really strong character in the game, bro. Like, she's really strong right now. She's like, if y'all ever played Overwatch, I know a couple of people have. If you play Overwatch, she's like a Junkrat. She's like one of those characters that, you know, you just hope and pray with. You can just hope and pray, and you feel me, it'll all work out, because you can't really go wrong with it. But I don't know why she gets, like, you know, not played as much as she do. And her L2 makes it to where they can't move if you can hit them with it. And, you know, it allows you to get easy picks off those heroes that are like 250 and 275. It allows you to get easy picks. And honestly, bro, I just don't know why she's not played a lot more. I really don't. And her R1 ability makes it to where you can refresh your ability, like, to max. Like, so you don't have to wait on the cooldown. So if I throw my L2... So, boom, well, it's all I do. I didn't have to hit him, and then you use your R1, it makes it to where you can throw another one. So, her, you know, now the only thing why I think she gets as much, like, you know, not played as she do is because of her ult. Her ult could be a lot better. Her ult is kind of like, her ult's almost like out of your control. See how it's just going all over the place? Her ult, that's one thing. Her ult's out of your control. So, like, it's only good for those small areas. Like, if you throw it into a room, that's where her ult actually, like, you know, makes good. But other than that, her ult's kind of bad. It could be a lot better. I definitely expect them to rework her ult. But it's just like, I don't know. Her ult could be a lot better, bro. Her ult's actually really bad right now. But the next person we have on this list is Groot. Groot, honestly, bro, I don't know why he's not played a lot more as a tank. He's definitely a good tank in the game. I just don't know why he's not played as much. He has, like, good potential of blocking off, you know, the opponents from, like, holding. He's good for holding choke points. That's what Groot is good at. All the shields that he has, I mean, not shields, but the walls that he can create. And, you know, he can actually build, you know, on top of his trees and stuff. So, you know, he has a lot of potential. He does. I just don't know why he's not played as much. But, you know, that's kind of the way it is right now in the meta. He's not played as much. I don't know why. But he's honestly a good tank. You know, he has a decent amount of health. I don't get why people will be using Rocket Raccoon and Groot to ride on him. I mean, not Groot, Jeff the Shark to ride on him, because it kind of makes them bad. It's kind of bad for them, because they can get easily headshotted by, like, a Hawkeye or a Hela on the team. They counter them very easily when they're on the back of him. So, I don't know. And his ult is actually really good. His ult makes it to where it's like a Overwatch Zarya ult. Like, you can grab everybody in the area and pull them all into one, and you stun them. So, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good. His ult is actually really good. You know, I don't think he needs to be any better. You know, his ult, I don't know, it's good for winning team fights. It's really good for winning team fights. If y'all are like in a team fight and you pop your ult, y'all have a good chance of winning. So see how it pulls and it snares them. So, like, his ult, Groot overall is just he's a great tank. He's a pretty good tank. Another one that we got on this list is, and the last and final one, is Black Widow. Black Widow is not really played that much. I honestly, I could see why sometimes, but most of the time, I mean, she's situational, bro. She could be better. I don't like how she doesn't one shot 250 heroes. If I'm not mistaken, she doesn't. So that's one thing I don't like about her. I do wish that she could. Yeah, see, she don't one shot. I do wish that she could one shot 250 heroes, but like I be saying though, 9 times out of 10 they're not going to always be full health. But when you're sniping in the backgrounds and stuff, a lot of times they are full health. So I don't know. I just wish she had that one shot ability on like 250 and not 275 health heroes, but I do think she should be able to one shot every character in the game that has 250 health. I do feel like that. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of situational with her. And honestly, I don't know why they gave her these batons. I really don't know why they did that. They should have gave her dual pistols, which honestly I thought that they would have gave her, but they didn't. So that kind of lost me when they did that. I don't know why they did. Like, that didn't really make sense to me. I was really expecting, when I saw Black Widow, I was expecting her to have her dual pistols. But I mean, I guess it's whatever. Her kit is honestly not as good. So I could see why she's underrated by a lot of people. But she does have some capability in it. But she's just, I don't know, man. She's one of those heroes that's not really, she's not meta right now, honestly. And I don't think she will for a while until she receives a buff or like a rework. But yeah, her ult is honestly, you know, her ult is, it's okay. It makes it to where yeah, it slows nearby enemies if they step in it, and I think it damages them. I'm not sure, but I think it does. But you know, yeah, it does damage them on the ground. But she's just one of those heroes, you feel me? Like, she's not honestly all that good. She, like I said, could be a lot better in the game. But she definitely made this list without a doubt. And that's it, man, for underrated heroes. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man, and help a brother out. What y'all see, just please hit that follow button and subscribe, please. And also go follow my Twitch if y'all want to see more clips like that, because that's really where I'm at. And then I post onto YouTube after those clips are done. But if you want to see them on time, go follow my Twitch. Thank y'all.